Let me tell you a story of how I went from teaching to a room of 40 people to 4 people. And I know what you're thinking. It's supposed to go the other way, right? More years of teaching equals more students, equals more success, equals more visibility. But that didn't happen. Something shifted inside of me that I couldn't unsee and I couldn't unfeel. It's when I started to notice how the wellness spaces were so silent around politics, around grief, around justice, around doing the right thing, saying the right thing. And once I saw the truth of it, I couldn't unsee it, and I had to take some time to step away, first slowing down and then stopping altogether. So I took a break from teaching. That meant that I left my community. That meant that I had to cut ties with some relationships that took years and years for me to build. So, yes, my classes went from 40 people to 4. Here's the part that no one says out loud: it would be so much easier to just go back. I could go back to rebuilding my success, to trying to be extremely popular again, and to do it in a way that the industry and society rewards, where my yoga is much more fitnessy, where it's very aesthetic, and where it's very neutral and highly consumable. But not a single cell in my body will allow me to do that. Because once you've seen what's underneath it, you can't unsee it. So now I'm in such a different space. Much smaller rooms, much less visibility, much less outward success, but so much more truth deep down into my bones than I've ever had. And if you're feeling something similar, where what you see is starting to clash with what you've been taught to perform, know that you're not alone. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're not doing it wrong. It might just be that you're being called to begin again from a much more honest place. And that's actually the work. That's why I created Yoga for the Embodied Teacher with my dear friend Alice Gray. No more performance yoga, no more aesthetic yoga. It's a place where teachers get to come back to the root of why they started teaching yoga without bypassing the world they're teaching in.